I think about the fishes and loaves that Jesus multiplied while giving his sermon. And I think of it when there's moments in my life that I need to give God my fishes and loaves. I need to give it to Jesus, and I need to give it to the Holy Spirit. I need to give them my fishes and loaves so that they can make the most of what is my life. And it's in those moments it's scary, you know? It's scary because you're completely letting go and you're giving God complete and full control over everything in your life. And you're saying, God, like, I give it to you. Like, this is who I am. This is me. Heal me. Help me to grow. Help me to flourish. Help me to become something more. And in those, we don't tend to see that there is going to be change when we do that. There's going to be growth when we do that. But there's also going to be moments where it feels scary, but there is no fear from the Spirit of God. It's more so what we perceive to be scary, God perceives. Well, it's not, he doesn't perceive, it is God's will and his righteousness going forth. And I think we all in our lives need to take a moment to allow God to let that happen for us with all of our fishes and loaves, and just take a moment, you know, throughout our day to say, God, I give you all my fishes and loaves to make the most of what you want me to be for you. And I really think we all need to take a pause every once in a while to do that and to recognize the radical change and love and improvement that he can have upon us when we fully submit that to him. Going through our day-to-day is sometimes mundane, sometimes stressful, sometimes it's too much. And I feel like before we get to that point, when we wake up and when we go to bed, in the morning we say, God, I gave you all my fishes and loaves, make the most of what I am for you and your kingdom today, and help me to reach every man, woman, and child. I think it's good to say that in the morning, at lunchtime, when you're going through whatever you've gone through for the day, and say, God, thank you for making the most of my fishes and loaves so far today, and I ask you to continue to do so for me and everything that I face. And then, when you get ready to go to bed, it's, God, allow all the fishes and loaves that I provided for you today to be fishes and loaves provided for other people as well, and allow your righteousness to go forth from the fishes and loaves that you have prepared for everyone. And I feel like that's something that we really need to start doing in our lives, because at that point we're fully submitting, saying, this is yours. None of this is mine. None of what I could create is mine. None of what I have is mine. All of it's yours. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. It's something that Josiah Queen, I was listening to Fishes and Loaves, and he says, my heart is uneasy, but I give you control. I know it's not much, but I know what I owe. I give you all my fishes and loaves. And oftentimes our hearts are uneasy. It's uneasy to the fact of what the world is, and to what life is, and what reality is. And the fears and anxieties and worries and overall darkness starts to creep in upon us, and we begin to think, man, this is hopeless. This isn't going to change. This isn't going to become better. This isn't going to be any different than where I'm at now. And the reason why those things happen is because not only we lost sight of God, but we've decided to take our fishes and loaves and make the most of it. And our hands and our works can only do so much when we start to serve ourselves. It can only do so much. But when we give it to God and say, make the most of my fishes and loaves, I don't want to make the most of it anymore. At that point, that's when things start to change and turn around, and the glory of God shines through all of it. But just want to share that with y'all. I love all of you. Hope all of you have an amazing day.